Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Delighted as always to be joined by one of the hottest prospects in world boxing at the minute, Adam Azim. Adam, a return from injury on a huge card this Saturday. It's Liam Smith, Eubank Jr, the rematch. How are you feeling? You must be buzzing to get back in there.
Yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. I had a tremendous camp. My performance in the gym's been very excelled, and I'm looking forward to get back in the ring on Saturday night and put on a great performance.
I feel like it's a while since we've seen you. What's it been like, this sort of period of, I think you had a fight planned and then you had that bit of an injury.
Yeah.
What's it been like? You've been a bit frustrated, itchy knuckles?
Yeah, it's been a frustrating couple of months, I could say. Had a great last camp before that, and then it's unfortunate on the fight week I had to pull out because of a hand injury. But everything happens for a reason. The reason why obviously that happened is that I'm fighting on a massive card now, and I'm gonna be performing on a massive stage. So this, everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the fight on Saturday now. So.
What are we going to see from you this Saturday? We saw in your last fight, I felt like there was a guy there who wasn't coming just to be there.
Yeah.
He was there to make it difficult for you, to make sure he tried to see the final bell. What are we going to see from you this Saturday? Are we going to see an explosive Adam Azim? Because we saw a bit more of your boxing ability in the last fight. You went after you dropped him, you continued behind the jab. What can we expect to see from you this weekend?
See, it can go any outcome, different. It could go in a different way, but I could say that I'm going to be boxing to a knockout. So I feel like that this Saturday night, you guys will see the class I have, and you guys are going to see a devastating knockout. And the thing I want to deliver is that I want to break him down slowly, because he's not a no joke opponent. I've done 100 rounds of sparring for this fight. I've done so many rounds. My training camp's been really well, and I feel like this is a stage where I belong.
Do you think you're progressing nicely in terms of what you've done so far? We've seen the knockouts, we've seen the early finishes, we've seen you go, a few rounds now. Is it all gone to plan for you so far, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Like you guys seen, I've got the knockout power. You guys will see that I've gone rounds as well. That I have a tank that I will never blow out. My fitness is incredible. Really, my fitness is really good. So the 10 rounds was a piece of cake for me. So I can even do 12 rounds. It's nothing. So, but I'm prepared for any outcome. So,
in terms of you're obviously training with Shane. Have you feel like you're learning all the time with a guy like that? He seems to have a lot of success in that gym. You've got the likes of Chris Smith, obviously becoming world champion. He's developing fighters all the time. Do you feel like every time you go in there, you are picking up something new, you are learning, you are adding to your arsenal? Because you're naturally gifted anyway, but he seems to be fine-tuning you into a more rounded fighter.
Yeah, definitely. Like when you go into that gym every single day, there's always, every single day you're going to be learning something new. Every day there's a quote that says every day is a learning day, and that for me, going to that gym every single day, it's that I am learning every single day. I'm learning something new. I'm picking up mistakes that I've done before, and those mistakes I'm not going to make it again. So,
what's the biggest thing you've learned so far about in your career? Not in the ring, outside the ring. What's the biggest thing you've learned?
The biggest thing I've learned is that you've got to stay switched on. You've got to be focused. You've got to stay disciplined, and your head, you've got to keep there's going to be a lot of situations that's going to happen in your life. It could be anything like, family problems, it could be financial problems, it could be anything. But, your mindset should be always strong over here. And I've learned that myself, obviously. Obviously that I had my granddad who passed away, and obviously I didn't let it get to my head, but obviously he will tell me that, obviously keep training, keep working to your goal, and, don't let anything distract you. So, and this fight's dedicated to him on Saturday.
So, special fight, a little bit of pressure there on yourself to make sure it's a good performance, obviously, for him. How far are we off seeing you with titles, accolades? I know you're an ambitious kid, and Shane will have an idea of a route for you. But in your mind, are you ready for these titles? Are you ready for start seeing you picking up straps?
Yeah, definitely. For this fight, it's going to put me into European rankings. Obviously, that's going to put me in the rankings, and hopefully we're going to see what goes from there. Obviously, there's big opportunities that I can take, and hopefully I'm going to get this fight out of the way on Saturday, hopefully get that knockout victory and put in a great performance, and then we're going to work our way up.
Is the British title important here? We see a lot of fighters who say, the British title is the one we want on the step to a world. Other fighters say, that's all well and good, but I want to be a world champion, and they go around the route. But it always seems to be a good seasoning going through the British route. Have you got an idea of what you want? Do you want the British on your mantelpiece?
See, the British is a brilliant belt. Like, if it's there, I could take it. But I'm looking, beyond that. I'm looking about, European level, and hopefully, like, whatever other belts are there. I wanna become world champion by next year, December. That's my plan. So.
On the first interview I think I did with you, you said, I want to be world champion by the age of, was it 21? 22. Is that still happening? Do you still think that's happening?
I'm 21 right now. Next year I'll be 22, so...
In 1 year, a year from now, we're standing here, Adam Azim, world champion?
100%. 1 year after that, December, probably next year I'll be world champion.
Wow, well look, we're looking forward to seeing you back in the ring. It's good to see you back recovered from injury. You got a message to your fans. We know you've got a huge following already so early on. You're not seeing this kid fight, tune in this Saturday. You got a message for all these people?
Yep, make sure don't blink, stay tuned, enjoy the fight. Don't have any popcorns, don't have any snacks. I just want to make sure you guys see that devastating knockout on Saturday night, inshallah.
Gear up and get ready. Look, I appreciate you talking to Boxing Social as always. We'll catch up after your fight. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.